Hello everyone, in this video we'll see how virtual field works in API Maker. So in this schema we don't have any virtual field right now, it will be displayed as a VF at the end. Now we have one database, virtual field database. In a users table we have ID name, user addresses, ID address and user ID. So means we can have a multiple user addresses for one user, same way we can have a multiple sub addresses for one address. Virtual fields means while getting the user data, we want to get addresses data also. So in users schema, we can add addresses as a virtual field. So let's add that. So type is object ID collection. We want data from user address. Source column virtual linker. So in this user ID is linked with user address. So it is underscore ID. And target column, it is user ID. So in our user's address, it is user ID. And is this virtual field? Yes, true. So we'll make this change and we'll update the user schema. Now you can see in a users table, we have one field, virtual field, which is addresses. Same way, let's add a virtual field in user addresses, which points to the user sub addresses. So we'll uncomment this section, sub addresses, which points to the user sub addresses, and this is user addresses schema. So it is pointing to here. And source column is underscore ID, target column is address ID. Column is not required in this case. We'll update that. Now we can see sub addresses is a virtual field which maps to the user sub addresses. Now let's try to perform save operation from users table. So we are in the users table and we are using master save API here. We are giving name, and with that name we are also giving addresses, which is virtual field. Now in case of addresses, we are passing two objects. One is actual address and other one is again virtual field, which is sub addresses. In case of sub address field is required, so we are passing two of them. Same with the other object of the address. We'll press the send button. We are getting success response of 201. Now let's try to get the data of these virtual fields. For that we are using query for get data, which is post API. We are passing this body, find is empty, and in the depopulate we are asking it to get the data of addresses, which is virtual field in the user table. After that we are also asking to populate sub addresses, which is virtual field in the user addresses table. We'll press the send button and we are getting the nested structure. It has addresses and in each address it also has the sub addresses. Now here find, limit, sort, skip, again depopulate, everything will work as it was working earlier for the virtual fields also. Now let's get this entire object of depopulate. We'll copy that and we'll paste in our master save. If you want to make any changes, for example 11, sub address is 111, 222, 333, 444. Okay, we made our changes, and when we hit the master save API, it will give us a success again, and based on our inputs, based on our IDs, it will identify it needs to save or update. Now let's get the data again and we can see our changes are persisted.